Hi guys, hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening to all. Go start the session. Yes, we are live, guys. I hope you all can see me. Am I audible and visible clearly? Just give me a heads up in the chat that am I audible to you all? Can you hear me? Hi Kabilan. Hello, random facts. Rishabh. Good evening, Rishabh. Good evening, guys. Am I audible clearly? Yes, good evening. So I can see the chat is already super active, and I hope you all are excited for this 3 days of HTML and CSS bootcamp. Before starting with the session and attendance thing, just guys make sure that you are subscribing our channel, as we have most of the students knows that we have lost our channel, and which was where we having more than two lakhs subscribers. So please guys make sure that you are subscribing our new channel. we will uh, we will like we will take live session here as well. Subscribe. Okay, thank you guys. Guys, to let you all know, this is a 3 days boot camp. Each date will be a 1.5 hour session, and today we will wrap up the session by 7:30. So but from today on, tomorrow onwards, it will be a 1.5 hour session from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Good evening guys. So guys, let me share you all my screen and explain you the attendance part. You also need to mark your attendance while this boot camp. So you will get your certificate on day 3. I hope my screen is also visible to you all. Can you see my screen? Guys, from where you people are joining, just connect each other. Let me know from where you people are joining. Hi, Pratik. Yes, you will get the certificate, and it is free, no cost, nothing for it. Just mark your attendance, attend the session, and on day 3 you will get the certificate. Delhi, okay, Hyderabad, from YouTube, nice. Tamil Nadu, Kolkata, okay. So we are from Mumbai, basically Navi Mumbai. We are joining. I'm joining from Navi Mumbai, and my name is Anam, Gujarat. Okay. So guys, to let you all know how to mark the attendance, here in the description box, you need to for some days you need to copy paste the link in the new tab. So please cooperate and copy the link and open it in the new tab. First, you need to enroll in the bootcamp if you have not enrolled. So please make sure that you're enrolling in the bootcamp. Then only you will get the mark attendance ka toggle. So when you scroll down the page, here you can see day one title mark attendance toggle. Click on this. Here is a rating scale on a 0 to 10, 1 to 10. You need to rate the session. You can also mark your attendance post session, so to give the genuine rating and NPS. So here now I will give 10 on 10, and here is a rating feedback, session feedback, like if did you all like the session? If you have any feedback for us, be it negative, positive, if you want us to improve in certain things, please make sure that you are putting it here genuinely, the genuine reasons. But for now I'll give nothing and mark my attendance. So when I mark my attendance, see here the progress bar has increased. It will increase day by day as you mark your attendance. So on day 2 and day 3, it will accordingly it will increase when you mark your attendance. And on day 3, the certificate will get unlocked in the same page itself. Like when you mark your attendance, the certificate will get unlocked, and you will have the option to download the certificate. So you need not to go anywhere. Do not spam in the chat for the certificate part again and again. Just go on the attendance link, mark your attendance, and everything you will get in one place. That's why we call it as a one link. So also guys, we have this student ambassador program. It is a 1 month program, free batch, where the ambassador represents LU in their college and colleagues in between friends and everything. So there are certain targets that you need to achieve to get eligible for this gold, silver, and bronze prizes. So we have many things there, so you can enroll for this, and you also will be, if you achieve the target, then you will also be eligible for this iPad, gaming chair, smartwatch, earbuds, and many more things are there. So please make sure that you are enrolling in this. It will also add value to, like, you can add this in your resume also, that you are the ambassador for Let's Upgrade. Here is the apply now button. If you are interested, you can apply in this batch. The January batch has already started. The new batch will start from first of Feb. So yeah, if you will enroll, our team will connect with you and give you the confirmation. So, and also the same ways we have this Postman API challenge going on. We have already done the giveaways of giving iPad, giving a keyboard, earbud, smartwatch, and many more things are there. So you can, for now that it's not loading, but you can enroll in this and complete the challenge to run, be in the challenge of this giveaways. And also, if we have this all-in-one documentation where we have stored all the notes, links for you people. You can go to that all-in-one documentation. You can get the notes, refer this notes. It will help you in your future. It will help you in your exam times as well. So, and it also includes that what are we going to learn in this 3 days of bootcamp. If you want to know that what we are learning today and what we are going to learn in the next 2 days, you can refer this doc. Here is the session links, and this is the attendance enrollment link. You can also mark your attendance to this link. So guys, if you have any queries related to the attendance, related to the certificate, anything, please feel free to ask in the chat. Is it paid or free? Everything is free. There is no charge for anything, guys. Do not worry about the fee. We Everything we provide is for free. I hope you also will enjoy this HTML CSS bootcamp where we also build project. Will not disclose the project title now, but for sure we'll build something amazing. Link incomplete or making इनकम्प्लीट लिंक तो कहीं नहीं है. आप एक न्यू टैब में ओपन कर लीजिए, लिंक वर्क करेगा. इफ नहीं, आई विल शेयर द Google form. If anything, you're facing any issue anywhere, please fill that form. Our team will get back to you. Our support team will help you out. Website name will not reveal the project title for now, and I'm not the trainer also. I will call the trainer for you all. Like Rishabh sir is the trainer for this 3 days of HTML CSS, and he will be there throughout the sessions. Hi sir, good evening.
Hi Anam.
Hi, sir. How are you, sir?
Hi guys, I'm good.
So they
Okay,
are
I
asking
hope
about
you
that
can
what
see me.
project we are going to build in the next 3 days.
Okay,
I
what projects we are going to build? So we can build some static websites since HTML CSS is not that much, we cannot interact with it with a website. So we'll be building some static web pages. So yep.
So, sir, I think my part is done and I can leave the session. So,
Yeah, of
I'm
course,
handing
ma'am.
over the session to you. So, bye,
Okay,
guys. Bye, everyone.
okay, guys. Okay, yeah. Hi guys. How are you? How are you, Janta? Okay, cool. Good. Bunk. Okay, so perfect. So now what are we trying to do? HTML and CSS, right? So anybody, first of all, just let me know what do you know about HTML and CSS? Why do we need HTML CSS? What do you know about HTML CSS? Anybody? Why you are here in this session? Guys, do you know anything about HTML? Like what is HTML, what is CSS, how it works in background, like how it works in browser? Anybody? Hypertext markup language. Okay, that's the full form, right? That's something which is full form. Okay. HTML is structure of website. HTML is not a programming language. Okay, web development. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Okay, perfect. So basically, what is HTML? HTML is, first of all, the full form is hypertext markup language, right? But it's not only this. Okay, HTML is way more than hypertext markup language, right? When it comes to HTML, okay, so HTML is the basic thing, right? The basic thing that your browser understands, right? So now what is browser? I think everybody know what is browser. Your search engine, Google Chrome, Edge, Microsoft Edge, right? Or Internet Explorer, right? Any browser that you open, okay, any browser that you see, your browser only understand three things. The first one is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Browser does not know any other thing like other than these three: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So now in this 3 days boot camp, what we are going to cover, we are going to cover two special things, that is HTML and CSS. Okay, so JavaScript, maybe we would be having some other boot camp for that. In these 3 days, we would be covering HTML and CSS, and we would be diving deep into some advanced CSS part as well. Okay, so yep, yeah. Perfect. So now let me first showcase you key what we are going to cover in these 3 days. Okay. Okay. Is my screen shared, Janta? Oh, is my screen shared? I'm not sure. Where we can do our website? Okay. Let's upgrade. Can you allow me to share my screen? I'm not sure. It's in backstage, maybe. HTML is used to create structure and CSS is used to create style. Exactly. Perfect. Why my screen is not getting shared? Let me try it once again. Let's upgrade. Can you please allow my screen to be shared? Just a minute. Okay, perfect. Now it is shared, and let's upgrade my favorite position, bottom left. Right. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So now my screen is shared. So yeah, this is something. This is the notes, right? These are the notes that we are going to cover in day 1, day 2, and day 3, right? So today in day 1, what we are going to cover, the basic introduction of HTML and CSS, right? Like what is HTML, what is CSS, setting up the environment, right? The basic HTML structure and all those things, right? So today we are going to see only this much part. Then when it comes to day 2, that is tomorrow we are going to see CSS part, right? Like how we can style our website, how we can style our web pages. And on the day 3rd, we are going to see some advanced styling technologies and responsive web design. Okay, so this is the 3 days bootcamp that we are going to do. Okay, now let us first understand, when I say HTML and CSS and JavaScript, so what are these and how these are important and why we are learning this, right? We can learn React also, na? Right? We can build website using React, we can build website using Angular. There are many more frameworks, right? Then why we are learning this HTML and CSS? So basically, when it comes to your browser, as I already told you, right, when it comes to your browser only understand three things, that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and nothing else. Browser does not know what is React, browser does not know what is Angular, what is Vue. It does not know anything. The only thing it knows is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That's it, right? So that is the main reason we are learning HTML and CSS today. Okay, now how you will define your HTML? So let us understand it with an example. Okay, let us take an example and let us understand HTML, CSS with that example. Okay, so I hope you must have seen like building some houses, right? Maybe nearby or maybe your own house, right? घर बनते हुए देखा है सबने, right? Maybe your own house or maybe some other construction site, right? So when you see any house that is in construction, that is under construction, right? So what happens? First of all, we create a skeleton using the bricks and cements, right? That's a raw skeleton, right? That is very, not, that does not look good, isn't it? That does not look very good, right? So that is a skeleton that we used to, like, the skeleton, right? The basic skeleton, the basic structure of an house, right? That is what a HTML is, right? That is a raw structure, a basic structure, the basic skeleton, right? So that is my HTML page, right? Now comes the CSS part to it. Now what is CSS? Okay, HTML, we come to know that it's the basic structure of our website. Now what is CSS? So see, when your house gets built, right, when you build your house, right? Then what happens after building the basic structure, after building that basic uh basic structure, I can say, basic dhacha, I can say, what we do some painting, we do some putty, we do some styling, right? That all those things, right? All those things that we do is known as the styling part. Okay, that is the styling part. So the styling part which is being covered in our web page is done through the css. So all the basic structure, the element कि कहाँ पे कौन सा element जाएगा वेबसाइट पे, कहाँ पे बटन लगेगा, कहाँ पे पैराग्राफ लगेगा, कहाँ पे हेडिंग लगेगा, इन सब का काम क्या है, ये सब किसका काम है, ये सब बताना HTML का काम है, राइट नाउ। अब वो बटन कैसा दिखेगा, वो बटन में कौन सा कलर होगा, कौन से कलर का टेक्स्ट होगा, क्या बैकग्राउंड कलर होगा, ये सब बताना किसका काम है, ये सब बताना हमारे CSS का काम है। डिजाइनिंग का जो भी काम होता है दैट इज माय CSS एंड स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट करना इज माय HTML। यहां तक क्लियर है? एनीबडी एनी डाउट? लेट्स अपग्रेड अगेन, माय स्क्रीन शेयरिंग इज पोस्ट। Can you please allow again once again the screen sharing? Right, I guess yahan tak anybody any doubt? Yeah, English, I'll go in English only, don't worry. Yes, clear, perfect. Okay, can you please allow my screen sharing? Let's upgrade. Okay, now see, when it comes to a website, let's talk about website now. Okay, let's talk about website. So when it comes to a website, what all things you see in your website, right? What all things you see in your website? See, there are some buttons, there are some paragraphs, there are some heading tags, right? There are some subheading tags, there are some, links which are there, there are some images, there are some videos, right? All these things, you see all these things in your website, right? You can find a button, you can find anything, right? Anything. Now, yeah, nav bar also, right? Nav bar we have, right? Exactly, images, videos, and audios also, right? So how you add these, how you add these things, right? Let's upgrade, can you please allow my screen sharing? Yeah, I'm going in English only na. I'm not using Hindi, buddy. I'm going in English only. Yeah, thank you. Let's upgrade. Okay, so yeah, how these things are added, right? How these things are added in our website. So there are some elements. Let's come to this page. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to creating a HTML file, so how you create a HTML file? You create a HTML file by simply like this. So here first thing will be the name, say index.html, right? So this extension over here, right, the extension which you see over here is .html extension, right? So this signifies that this type of file, the file which has the extension of .html, will run on your browser. Okay, so this .html file is responsible to tell your browser that okay, I would be running on browser, right? Now this thing you can keep anything, right? The name can be anything, right? It can be index, it can be 1 2 3 4, anything, right? It can be anything, right? But the extension is important. .html is important, right? Now comes we have certain things when it comes to HTML, right? Okay, so this is known as boilerplate. Okay, this is known as boilerplate. Now how I get to this boilerplate is simply, what you have to do, you have to press shift and then 1. So this exclamation mark will appear, then hit the enter. Okay, and you will come to this boilerplate. Now what is this boilerplate, right? So there is a way to write an HTML, right? There is a way to write an HTML that always it should be doc type HTML first. Like the first thing that you need to write is doc type HTML, right? Then second thing is HTML tag open, HTML tag close. Then comes your head tag, right? Head tag open, head tag close. Then comes your body tag, that is body tag open and body tag close. Now what is this tag over here, right? What is this tag over here? So as I told you that whatever we do, right? यार अटेंडेंस कैसे लगेगी? आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट द अटेंडेंस पार्ट. Maybe Anam will help you with that, right? So maybe later on Anam can help you with the attendance part, right? Okay, yeah. So now what are these tags, right? That I'm always saying, like doc type tag, HTML tag, head tag, body tag, HTML tag. So what is this tag, right? What is this tag? So a tag is nothing but, I can say, it signifies that what you are writing. So as I told you, a website can contain an image, a website can contain a video, a website can contain a paragraph, a website can contain a heading, right? So how your website, how your web page will come to know like what you are trying to put in. Suppose if you are trying to write heading, right? How your website will come to know that, okay, now this person is trying to write a heading. So for that, there are some tags, there are some predefined tags, like see, suppose if you want to write heading, right? So there are tags called h1 tag, right? So this h1 tag is responsible to tell the browser that whatever I am writing in this, right, whatever I am writing in this tag, right, that will be in form of, that will be in form of my, that will be in form of my heading. Okay, that will be in form of my heading, right? Right now likewise, if you want to write paragraph tag, right, if you want to write paragraph tag, right, then p tag is there, right? So this p tag is telling the browser that whatever I am writing inside this p tag is responsible to show a paragraph on your browser, right? Right. Okay, so now there are two things. When you see this, let me zoom it a bit. Yeah, so when you see this, you see one this type of tag and one this type of tag. So there are two different types of tags, right? One with this slash and one without this slash. So what is the difference between these two tags? Okay, so the tag which is without slash is known as opening tag, right? That is my opening tag. And the tag with this slash is known as the closing tag. Okay, so there are two tags. One is opening tag and one is closing tag, right? So and between these two tags, between opening tag and between your closing tag, there lies your content. Okay, there lies your content. Now we okay, so itna clear hai yahan tak? Anybody any doubt? यहाँ तक anybody any doubt? Like what is tag, why we use tag, right? What is boilerplate, what is content, opening tag, closing tag? इतना clear है? इतना clear है? Yes, tags, not tags, Utpal, not tags. I would say elements are the building blocks. Okay, elements are the building blocks of your HTML. Okay, clear, perfect, perfect, perfect. यहाँ तक कोई doubt तो नहीं है ना? Shall I move forward? Shall I move forward? Okay, I'll repeat it once again. I'll repeat it once again, right? So what I have taught so far is basically when it comes to your HTML, so HTML is nothing but the collection of elements, I can say, right? HTML is nothing but the collection of elements, right? Now, what are these elements made up of, right? So element is made up of, okay, so let me write it over here. So HTML is collection of elements, right? HTML is collection of elements, right? Okay, and what are elements? So elements is collection of tags and content. Okay, HTML is collection of tags and content, right? And tags are the collection of OPE, opening tag, closing tag, and the content, right? So this is a definition of HTML, right? So when somebody asks you to define tags, so tags are nothing but, sorry, define HTML. So HTML is nothing but collection of elements, right? Collection of element makes a HTML file, right? And what is elements? So collection of tags and content is known as the element, right? Now what is tags? So collection of opening tag, closing tag, right, and content, right? So this is known as right your tags, right? You can learn it like this, right? And what is content? What is content? Whatever you write inside your opening and closing tag is known as the content. Is known as the content. Now clear? Now clear? I guess now it should be clear. Done, done, done. Shall we move ahead? Shall we move ahead? Yes or no? Yes or no? चलें आगे जनता? Yes, perfect, 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 perfect. So now इतना clear हुआ, right? इतना clear हुआ. How green text? Green text is a comment. Green text is a comment. Okay, green text is a comment. Perfect, perfect. So now there are certain tags. Now let's talk about heading tag. Okay, let's talk about heading tag. Now, what is heading tag basically? So heading tags is used to define the headings, right? Now, you must have seen that there are different types of headings. Some headings are big, then comes your subheadings, then comes your sub-subheadings. Okay, what is body? Okay. Let us first understand that thing. Okay, like what is body and all. Let us first understand that thing. Okay, so now see there are two main tags, that is head tag and body tag. Okay, there are two main tags, that is head tag and your body tag. So whatever you write inside your head tag, okay, so what is your head? Try to understand it just as like yourself, right? So you have two things, one is head, one is your head, and one is your body, right? Head and body. So inside your head you have some brain kind of a thing, right? You have a brain inside your head. So just like that, and inside your brain, what you do? You do some data processing, right? So inside this head tag, this head is just like your head. Okay, so in your head you have some brains where you process some data, right? So all the metadata, right? All the SEO, right? That is search engine optimization that you do, right? To rank your website, right? That is being done inside this head tag. Okay, this head tag is responsible for all your metadata that you want to give, all your SEO boost engine, right? To boost your SEOs and all those things. All those things you will give in your head tag. Okay, and what comes in your body tag? Whatever like you want to display, right? The text, the image, the video that you want to display on your web page, right? That is being written in your body tag. Okay, so that is the major use of head tag and body tag. So head tag is basically to boost your search engine optimization, to give some extra data, to give some metadata, right? That is your head tag. And in your body tag, whatever you want to display on the browser, right? Whatever you want to display on your web page, your browser, right? That is being written inside your body tag. Now clear? Now clear? Now clear? Duration of today's class is 1 hour. Okay, and from tomorrow onwards we'll keep it for 1.5 hours. Okay. Hi Janvi. Okay, done. So now heading tag, right? So in your website you must have seen there are different types of headings, right? One is your main heading, that is very big in size. Then comes your subheading, then comes your subheadings. Then there are different types of headings, right? So in your web page also, in your HTML also, there are different ways to tell the browser, right? There are different ways to tell the browser. So meta, what is meta? Okay, so meta is nothing but the tag. So okay, let us understand what is meta first. Okay, you must know metadata, right? Metadata pata hai? METADATA, metadata. So what is metadata? Metadata is data about data, right? Metadata is data about your data. So now try to understand this thing very carefully. It is very important. Okay, so when it comes to meta tag, right, what you keep inside your meta tags. So see, when it comes to a website is nothing but a data, right, that you are displaying. Website is nothing but the data that you are displaying, right? And when it comes to metadata, so data which is about your website, the data which is about your website comes in this meta tag. For an example, for an example, suppose you want to create a website for cricket. Okay, cricket की website बनानी है अपने को, and inside your cricket website there are some famous name जैसे कि विराट कोहली, सचिन तेंदुलकर, right? So what we can do in this meta tag, I can keep those names, right? So that is data about the data. मेरी website क्या थी? मेरी वेबसाइट क्या थी? What was my website? My website was about cricket, so I was displaying some data about cricket, right? I was displaying some data about cricket, and there are some metadata that is Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar. So ये क्या है? ये उस डेटा, right? जो क्रिकेट का डेटा था, ये उस डेटा का डेटा है, ये उस डेटा का डेटा है, राइट? सो ऑल द डेटा अबाउट डेटा, राइट? द डेटा अबाउट डेटा यू कैन पुट इन योर मेटा टैग्स, एंड इससे क्या होता है? व्हाट विल हैपन? What are these meta tags responsible for? These meta tags are responsible for your search engine optimization, right? Your responsiveness and all those things. Okay, now comes to the heading tag again. So as I told you, there are different types of headings, right? So now, suppose you want to write a major heading. How your browser will come to know that this is major heading that you are targeting, right? Then how your browser come to know that, okay, this is the subheading, this is subheading. So there are tags, right? So heading tags are from H1 to H6. There are six different types of heading tags. Okay, now I'll show you what difference it makes. So first one, I'll write H1, then comes H2, then comes H3, then comes your H4, then comes your H5, then comes your H6, right? So these are 6 different types of headings that we can use over here, right? So let me go live. And we'll show you the output. Okay, so do you see the output? Do you see the output? Right? So H1 tag is way too big. Then H2 tag is a bit small. H3 tag is more smaller. H4 tag is more smaller. H5 is more smaller. H6 is the smallest tag, right? So these are the different types of headings that you can use. Okay, these are the different types of heading that you can use. So we have six different types of headings. Okay, why don't you take H7? See, H7 is not a valid tag, right? If you want me to use, I can use it, but it won't create any difference. Let me try to use it. Okay, I can use H7. See, I can use H7, but it won't create any difference. See, it is taking it as a like no tag, right? Iske liye H7 is not a tag, right? So it is just a normal text. It is just a normal text, no difference. Just a normal text, right? So that's why I have not used any H7, because H7 is not a valid tag. We have only 6 valid heading tags, that is H1 to H6. Okay, done. Okay, perfect. So these are the 6 different types of headings. Now, if you want to write any paragraph, so let's come to the paragraph tag. We will, for paragraph, we use p tag, and inside here I can write like, this is my para tag, and inside this I am writing so many things. Okay, yep. So this is my paragraph tag, and yes, this is how your paragraph looks like, just like a normal text. Okay, just like a normal text, right? You can use this paragraph tag. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, it's that simple, right? Now these are some basic tags. Okay, these are some basic tags. So as of now we have seen tag with a opening tag, element with a opening tag and a closing tag, right? There are some of the self closing tags. Okay, there are some self closing tags, right? Self closing tags. Now what are self closing tag? Anybody? Janta? Go live button nahi dikh raha. Guys, if you are not able to see your go live button, make sure in the extensions you have downloaded it, right? So extensions mein jaake yahan pe go live search karna. If you are not able to see the go live button, right, search over here कहाँ गया? live server, serve for live server. Okay, serve for live server, and install this. Okay, install this extension, then you will be able to see over here go live का button. Okay, make sure जिनको go live नहीं दिख रहा है, make sure to download the live server extension. Okay, yep, जो inline element होते हैं, no, I am not talking about inline element. There are some self closing tags. So basically self closing tags are those tags, यहां पे लिख देता हूं मैं, self closing tags are those tags which does not have any closing tag, okay, with them. So self closing tag वो होते हैं जिनके पास कोई closing tag नहीं होता, right? They close in itself, right? वो खुद में ही बंद हो जाते हैं, they close in itself. For an example, मैं अगर image tag ले लेता हूं, right? If I take a image tag, so this is my image tag. So as you can see, there is no closing tag, right? I am not writing this as this. I am not writing this tag as this tag, right? मैं इसको ऐसा नहीं लिख रहा हूं, देखो, I'm not writing it like this. No, I'm not writing it like this, right? It is simply like this. So this is my self closing tag. Okay, this is my self closing tag. Other than this, we have a br tag, right? So it is self closing tag. Br tag is a self closing tag, right? So you can hr tag, right? So all these types of tag, right, which do not have a closing tag with them, instead they close in itself, is known as your self closing tags. उनको closing tag की जरूरत नहीं होती. ठीक है? Done. So there are, as of now, there are two tags. Oh god, sorry. As of now, there are two tags. One is the tags with the closing tags and the tags without closing tag, right? Which we known as the self closing tag. अरे यार, okay, I'm sorry guys. Okay, done है, यहां तक done है. Input, okay, input I'll tell, don't worry. Nobody, actually, I know what they want to say. It's my birthday today, so they are trying to wish me. So I know why they are calling. Okay, done. Chalo, let's go ahead then. We have self closing tag, that is done. Let's see what else do we have for today. Okay, let's now try to create a basic website. Okay, thank you so much guys. Thank you so much guys. Okay, yep, let's try to create a basic website. Okay, let's try to create a basic website. यहाँ तक समझ में आ गया सबको? यहाँ तक कोई doubt like using these tags? I don't think so. You must have it should be clear, right? Thank you so much guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nikhil. Okay, cool. Done. Let's now try to create a basic website. Okay, web page .html, right? Now क्या बनाएं? What should we make? जनता, what should we make? Tell me. कौन सी वेबसाइट बनाए? एक बेसिक वेबसाइट, एक वेब पेज, नॉट वेबसाइट, अ वेब पेज, बेसिक वेब पेज. Okay, thank you so much guys. Thank you so much for your wishes. लिंक टैग, मैं लिंक टैग बताता हूँ. ऋषभ, I'll tell you the link tag. अभी नहीं, बाद में. Amazon, अरे जनता थोड़ा बेसिक पे आ जाओ. अभी तो तुमने यार एक दो टैग सीखे हैं, थोड़ा बेसिक बनाते हैं. Okay, let's try to make one basic, maybe portfolio website. Okay, let's try to make a portfolio website. ठीक है, let's try to make a portfolio website. ठीक है, portfolio बनाते हैं अपन. First of all, in h1 tag I will write my name, that is Rishabh Sharma. Okay, in h1 tag I will write my name, that is Rishabh Sharma. I'll simply go live from here and I'll see the output over here. मैं यहाँ पे output साथ साथ देखता रहूंगा। तो ठीक है जी, ये मेरा नाम आ गया। नाउ माय नेम इज हियर, राइट, माय नेम इज हियर। नाउ व्हाट आई नीड टू डू, now what I need to do over here in say h4, right, in h4 I will write front end, front end developer and educator. Okay, right, front end developer and educator. So yes, it is looking like this, which is fine, which is fine, right? Thank you so much guys, thank you so much guys, thank you so much. Which key you use for boilerplate? So for boilerplate I use shift and basically exclamation mark, right? Put exclamation mark then hit enter. Okay, thank you so much Nidhi, thank you so much. Okay, now this is done, this is done. So now what I want to do, now I will write a paragraph. Okay, I will write a paragraph about me. So hey, I am a front end developer with 3 years of experience and I have worked on many projects, something like this, right? So this is what I have written. Okay, this is what I have written, right? Yep. So this is my paragraph. Okay, this is my paragraph which I'm going to write. So as you can see over here, yes, ये मेरा एक paragraph आ गया. I got a paragraph over here, right? I got a paragraph over here. Divyansh, no, you need to learn React also. HTML, CSS, JavaScript is not enough to get a job. You need to learn React. Okay. Yep. So yes, my paragraph is also there. Now what I want to write, now I want to write my skills. Now I want to write my skills, but the skills that I want to write should be in form of a list, should be in form of a list. So for that, to embed list in your website, we have a tag called li tag, sorry, ol tag, right? Maybe ol or ul लिख लेते हैं पहले. UL tag, right? We have a UL tag. So basically, UL stands for unordered list. Okay, UL stands for unordered list. Or maybe first of all, I will mention over here, say H3 tag, and I will say skills, right? I'll say skills, and first skill I am writing my say HTML. Then I am writing JS. Then I am writing CSS. Okay, as you can see over here, yes, it looks good, it looks good, right? Unordered list. So now I will tell you the difference between unordered and ordered list. Okay, let me tell you how we can do it. So see, now these are my skills, right? These are my skills. Now I need to mention my projects. So I will again write H3, and in my H3 I'll write projects. Okay, now I will go for ordered list, right? Now I will go for ordered list, and over here I'm writing like this. Now see the difference. Now see the difference. So when I hit ol, sorry, when I hit ul, that is unordered list, right? So I was getting points over here, I was getting bullet points over here, right? Hi Anjali, good evening, good evening, good evening. What we learn in this series? So we are learning HTML and CSS in these 3 days. Okay, we are learning HTML and CSS in these 3 days. Okay, okay Anjali. Yep. So whenever I am writing with UL part, right? So I am getting this bullet points, right? I am getting these bullet points over here, right? And whenever I am writing the OL part, I am getting 1, 2, 3, something like this. So this is the difference between UL and OL. So OL stands for ordered list and UL stands for unordered list, right? So when it comes to unordered list, since we don't have any kind of order, right? So एक order क्या होता है? What is a order? So order is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? A, B, C, D. Yeah, numeric numbers it can be there, right? So this is the order. So wherever you want these kind of order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, you can always use OL. OL, that is ordered list, right? If you want to go for unordered list, that is bullet points, dots, then your squares or something like that, you can always go with unordered list, right? And always with ul or ol, there comes a thing called li stands for list item. Li stands for list item. Now, what is your list item? So since you are using UL or OL, right? Since you are using UL or OL, that defines that, okay, you are going to use the list. That defines you are going to use the list. Now, inside your list, you need to write the list item also. Now, inside your list, you need to write the list item, right? So this LI stands for list items. Got it? यहाँ तक clear है? Anybody any doubt so far? Anybody any doubt so far? जनता? Any doubts? चलें आगे? How VS Code suggest autocomplete statement? See, I am using Copilot for that. So maybe. Thank you so much, Payal. Thank you so much for your wishes. So I'm using Copilot for that. So that's why it is happening. Okay. Okay. चलें आगे. चलें आगे. How can we change alphabets? We can change alphabets, but that we will study in CSS part. Okay, हम उसको थोड़ा CSS या फिर थोड़ा advanced HTML में भी कल पढ़ेंगे. Okay, that will study tomorrow. Right? आज नहीं पढ़ेंगे उसको, हम कल पढ़ेंगे. मेरा नंबर मिल सकता है guys, तुम लोग स्पैम कर देते हो यार, नंबर तो नहीं मिल पाएगा, sorry buddy. Okay, done. Now I want to add my LinkedIn profile or say my links, right? Maybe LinkedIn profile, GitHub profile, मेरे को वो add करने हैं, right? So how can I add that? Again, I will send one H3 and I'll add profiles, right? I will add my profiles or maybe important links I will add. Now, to add links, okay, to add links in your website, we use anchor tag. We have a tag called anchor tag, right? This is what we use to link our to link any web page or to link any link, right? मेरे वेबसाइट पे किसी लिंक को डालने के लिए आई वुड बी यूजिंग दिस एंकर टैग, राइट? सो अब इसके अंदर मैं जो भी लिखूंगा, से YouTube, इसके अंदर इफ आई एम राइटिंग YouTube इनसाइड दिस, राइट? सो यू विल सी ओवर हियर YouTube देख रहे हो? कैन यू सी YouTube ओवर हियर, राइट? If I'll write GitHub, if I'll write GitHub over here, can you see this GitHub? Can you see this GitHub now? Right? If I write this GitHub, you can see this GitHub, right? If I am writing LinkedIn, if I am writing LinkedIn, right? LINKED, LinkedIn. Okay. If I am writing LinkedIn, you can see this LinkedIn over here, right? Now what I want, it's a very long process. How we are going to learn in 3 days? See, it's a boot camp, right? It's a boot camp. So boot camps are generally, very small and crisp, and it's a basically fast-paced moving kind of a thing, right? Definitely, HTML CSS you cannot learn in 3 days, but it's a kind of a boot camp where you can get a recap of things, or maybe you can get a glimpses of some things which you have not, already learned prior, right? So that is the thing. Okay, thank you so much, Vaishnavi. Thank you so much. Okay, boilerplate. So what is boilerplate? Basically, boilerplate is nothing, but I can say it's a predefined template. Okay, boilerplate is a predefined template. Okay, that you all use. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. So now see what I want. So links पे क्या होना चाहिए? Whenever I click on this link, right? Whenever I click on this link, it should open YouTube, right? Whenever I click on this link, it should open YouTube. Whenever I click on this GitHub, it should open GitHub, right? Whenever I click on this LinkedIn, it should open my LinkedIn profile, right? So उसके लिए मैं क्या करूँगा? Can you see this href? Can you see this href? So what is this href? This stands for रेफरेंस, राइट? इट इज हाइपर रेफरेंस, राइट? तो जो हमारा हाइपर लिंक होता है, राइट, जो हमारा लिंक होता है, दैट इज सपोज इफ आई एम राइटिंग ओवर हियर google.com, right? www.google.com, or maybe www.youtube.com, right? Here if I write www.github.com, so whatever link you will write over here, right, ये क्या करेगा, whatever link you will write over here, it will link this word, ये इस word को इस link के साथ link कर देगा, and whenever you will click over here, it will open the YouTube. See, YouTube open हुआ इसने, but it is saying can't get, but don't worry, हम खोल लेते हैं YouTube का, ये YouTube है मेरा. I'll just a minute. Yep, I'll copy this. Okay, I'll copy this and I'll paste this link over here. मैं इस link को यहाँ पे paste कर दूंगा. See, this is the complete link. This is the complete link, right? This is the complete link. I'll copy this. I'll paste it over here. This is the GitHub link, right? So यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ links को paste किया, and let us see. If I click, कहाँ गया? Okay, this one, yeah. See, if I now click on this YouTube, right? If I now click on this YouTube, see, it is opening the YouTube page, right? It is opening the YouTube page. Sir, is this helpful for upcoming hackathon? Yes, it is helpful. It is helpful. Thank you so much, Indu. Thank you so much. Now, if I click on this GitHub, see, it is opening GitHub, right? It is opening GitHub. So likewise, what you can do, you can link your GitHub page, you can link your LinkedIn page, you can link your YouTube page to your profiles, right? Right? समझ में आया इतना? समझ में आया? Yes, I will repeat it once again. Don't worry. I'm going to repeat it once again. Okay? यार अभी उतना नहीं जाते अंडरस्कोर ब्लैंक वगैरह पे. We will go there. Don't worry. We will go there. अभी नहीं, जब पूरा बन जाएगा then we will go there. Okay? Don't worry. We will complete that part as well. So see, let me repeat the whole thing. Let me repeat the whole web page. Okay? Let me repeat the whole web page. Buttons, okay, I'll write the buttons as well. ठीक है, मैं buttons का भी काम करता हूँ, अभी buttons भी दिखाता हूँ. ठीक है. So now see, first of all I have written the h1 tag क्योंकि ये मेरा main heading था, right? This was the main heading, right? That is Rishabh Sharma, my name. Then I want some subheadings, right? So I use h4 tag for this subheading, right? Then I want to define myself, so I'm using this paragraph tag. In here I have written maybe things about me, right? So yes, I have written that. Then I need to showcase my skills, right? So I have given a heading called skills, and inside those headings I have written a UL tag, that is a list. I have made a list over there so that I can list down my skills, right? Then again I have given some projects, and inside this project I have used OL tag. So earlier I have used UL tag, and now I am using OL tag. Why? Because when it comes to UL tag, right? So UL tag comes to you with the bullet points, right? Which is not in a sequence, which is not in a order, right? Whereas OL tags comes to you with a sequence, that is 1 2 3 4 ABCD or something like that. Okay, so wherever you want to use sequence 1 2 3 4 ABCD, you will go with OL tag, and wherever you want to use bullet points, you will go with your UL tag. Okay. div also I will explain, don't worry यार, अभी सब कुछ एक लेक्चर में नहीं हो पाएगा ना, but I will explain that is important of course, so I will explain that. Now again I have put h3 tag, and inside this एक subheading डाला मैंने important links का, and how I add a link, how I link another link in my website is basically by using the anchor tag. Okay, so inside this anchor tag I will write the content. So ये content क्या होगा? This would act as a name या फिर act as a word, जिस पे क्लिक करने पे मेरा जो ये वाला लिंक होगा, ये वाला लिंक ओपन हो जाएगा, right? So inside this anchor tag, in this href attribute, I type my link, and वो लिंक जब मैं इस टेक्स्ट पे क्लिक करूंगा, it will open that link. डन है? डन है? इतना डन है? यहां तक एनीबडी एनी डाउट? Okay, now suppose I want feedback. Okay, I want feedback. So feedback. Okay, so for feedback what I want, अब देखो मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे यूजर से कुछ इनपुट लेना है, राइट? मुझे यूजर से कुछ इनपुट लेना है, सो उसके लिए मेरे पास क्या होता है? इनपुट टैग होता है, राइट? आई हैव अ इनपुट टैग जिसका टाइप लिख दूंगा मैं से टेक्स्ट, ओके? जिसका टाइप लिख दूंगा मैं टेक्स्ट, ओके? एंड यहां पे मैं एक बटन लगा दूंगा जिस पे लिखूंगा सबमिट। ससी, ये फीडबैक आया। सो हाय, यू आर गुड, ओके? तो यहां पे मैं इसको सबमिट करूंगा और मेरा फीडबैक चला जाएगा मेरे पास में, मतलब जो भी यूजर है उसका फीडबैक मेरे पास आ जाएगा, राइट? राइट, डन है? ओके, ओके जी, दैट इज डन, right? So this is how you take the input, right? So input tag is something which is used to take the input from the user, okay? The user which is using your website, the user which is using your web page can write something via this input tag, and with this button he can send that note to you. डन है? इनपुट टैग, बटन टैग, h3, h1, h2, h4, h5, h6, ol, li, ul, p, ये सब क्लियर है? इज दिस डन? अच्छा, मेरे कैमरा की वजह से शो नहीं हो पा रहा। लेट्स अपग्रेड, कैन यू प्लीज प्लेस माय पोजीशन समवेयर एल्स, और मे बी मेरे कैमरा की वजह से शो नहीं हुआ। एक मिनट, नाउ इट शुड बी विजिबल। एक बार देखना अब विजिबल है क्या इनपुट टैग वाला, जिसको मेरे कैमरा की वजह से शो नहीं हो रहा था। जस्ट सी इफ इट इज विजिबल नाउ। विजिबल है क्या? Hmm, अब विजिबल है ना? सी यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा हुआ है, ये एक इनपुट वो बन जाता है, राइट? ये एक इनपुट टैग बन जाता है, एंड यहाँ पे आई कैन राइट हेलो, हाउ आर यू, राइट? सो आई कैन राइट समथिंग लाइक दिस, राइट? यहाँ पे आई कैन राइट समथिंग लाइक दिस एंड आई कैन प्रेस द सबमिट बटन and it will be it can come to you, right? So this is how you can use this input tag. Done है? यहां तक anybody any doubt you can ask me? This class will be saved on YouTube, don't worry. You will always get the video on YouTube, right? You will always get the video on YouTube, don't worry, no need to worry. How to put video and images tag, okay, that we'll do tomorrow, koi baat nahi, that we will do tomorrow. Images and video tag we will do tomorrow, okay? Button tag, ये रहा ना यार, button tag यही तो लगाया है, see, this is button tag na, the summit which I have used, right? The summit which I have used is button tag. This is button, this summit is a button, right? Over here you can see it's a button tag that I have used, okay? Text area is nothing but it's just a input, right? It's just a input, but when you want to take a bigger input, right? When you want to take paragraphs as a input from the users, right? Then it is known as, then you can use the text area, okay? That always takes a bigger input, huge number of lines, okay? How star emoji, यार वो अपने आप आता है, that comes automatically whenever you select. So there are some extensions, बहुत सारे extensions मैंने डाउनलोड करके रखी हुई हैं, since I'm using VS Code for a long time, so मैंने बहुत सारे extension डाउनलोड करके रखी हुई है। Now I'm not sure किसकी वजह से आता है ये ठीक है? या हमने जो आज पढ़ा है उसी पे हम लोग CSS करेंगे, राइट? इसी का हम लोग CSS करेंगे कल, and we would be making a really good your this thing पोर्टफोलियो वेबसाइट, राइट? पोर्टफोलियो वेबसाइट बना लेंगे 3 दिन में, बढ़िया सी, एक HTML CSS के थ्रू, एंड देन वी आर गुड टू गो। ठीक है जनता, एनी प्रॉब्लम, कोई परेशानी, दुविधा, समस्या? ऑल गुड? सर कैन यू प्लेस योर कैमरा पोजीशन बॉटम राइट? ओके, फ्रॉम टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स आई विल प्लेस इन द बॉटम राइट, डोंट वरी. From tomorrow onwards I'll place it in the bottom right, okay? Don't worry. Okay janta, then if you have no doubts, then I guess we are good to end today's session. And I'm sorry, since it's my birthday today, so I need to go out and celebrate it. So I'm ending the session early. But tomorrow onwards, it would be like 1.5 hours long session, and we would be diving deep into the HTML and CSS. Okay. Yep, same here, nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Janta. Then let's upgrade. We are good to end the session.